Hi guys, welcome to another video by myself, Bateson87. This one's a little bit of a different video because PES versus FIFA always happens at this time of year, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do, guys, is talk about the good points on PES which I'd like to see in FIFA. FIFA 19 probably won't happen. FIFA 20, who knows? FIFA 21, maybe. Who knows? So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes, or cheat game codes, go and check out g2a.com, their links down below. If you're trying to hit over 3,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you are not subscribed already. So most of you, I presume, will not be playing PES. You probably will be. A majority of the people who are like, oh, PES is not that good, I'm going to avoid it. But there's some really, really good things in PES, especially the My Club section, which is like the Konami's version of Ultimate Team, which is called PES My Club. This is where you're able to build your custom teams, you're able to sign players through agents / packs, that's what they'll be called on FIFA. And today I want to go through and show you guys what the good things are. So we have something like this, which is My Club Records. It's like weekly objectives, but this is like a long-term thing for a majority of them, even though I've done quite a few of them already this week after playing. The next one is the inbox, where you get gifts off Konami every now and then. You receive it, you get agents and stuff like that. Then you got the My Club store, which is basically where you buy your My Club coins, which are basically FIFA points. The next one is your club. Your club's limited, but it does give you a nice rundown of players. You can see there we've got some Team of the Week players. We have Bamba as well. They're two Team of the Week players there. We've got a legend in Nedved, and I think there's a David Beckham somewhere down here as well. So I've done a lot of work since you've seen the other videos, guys. I think David Beckham should be down here. There it's David Beckham, 80 rated, level 30, but that's the David Beckham which is his current form. So it's not the same version, it's a different version of the David Beckham, and that's what they've given him. We've got Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's seen on the players, guys, you've got leveling. Now, a lot of players are like level 30, that's like their peak on the rating that Konami give them. You can see Ronaldo's 94 centre forward, Coutinho's level 43. I've boosted him up, and this is one of the things, guys, which I would love to see in FIFA. So if you go through, I'll show you. You've got this. You have got a match. Go to Clubhouse, and we'll talk about something else before we move on to the player leveling system, because that's one thing I do want. It's this. You are seeing that we've got level 46 Benjamin Mendy, level 30 he was about an 82, I think. We've bumped him up to an 86 by using XP earned through playing games with the players, and also by using trainers. So converting a player to a trainer would, and I'll do an example of it, would give me a chance to boost the player up. The other thing is Team Spirit, which is just by my head, the blue shield. Team Spirit is basically chemistry. You can see we can drop it down and stuff like that. You've got different ratings for players. So you can see that De Bruyne is not in the cam position, but his overall rating is 90, sorry. So he's dropped down 2. And if we were to swap them over, you can see as an attacking midfielder, De Bruyne would be a 90, but as a centre midfielder, he is an 88. We've got Ronaldo. We can swap them two over. Ronaldo drops down to an 87 left wing forward. So his main position is obviously striker, and you can see just underneath my head, guys, you can see the player positioning of where the players are good at playing. You can see Nangolan, very good in the centre. He's alright as a winger. Nedved, very good as a wide centre midfielder. As a left, I think he's a left. I think he's a, what is it? He's a left midfielder, but we can play him as the same rating in a centre midfielder because he's main green. Manolas, you can see, plays centre back and right back. He's an 80 rated right back, and Semedo just plays right back, so his position doesn't get affected there. And Alderweireld, we could even play it in the defensive midfield position as well, but we don't have one set up. And Benjamin Mendy, you can see, he's primarily a left back. Alisson, just a goalkeeper, as to be expected. And if you swap them two over, Bamba's a left forward there. So it affects the ratings, but you're still able to use the players. So with Team Spirit, it's not just players linking. So say Ronaldo links perfectly with Dybala, because that isn't the case. Because if we put Dybala in there, Dybala's heat map isn't as good as the one of Ronaldo. Actually, his affinity is good, because I've worked with them pretty well. But what happens, the more you play with the players, the more the players adjust to the way the team works. They adjust to the manager. They start linking with the other players. I don't know if I can show you. Can I show the links to the manager and stuff? Is it player menu? Player details. Let's see if... because you've got like links on the players. R1. Where is it? It was there last year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it this year. But it was like underneath a player, there was... And I don't think I can see it. No. So there was like a chain link which did give the players like it was down the bottom there. And what happened was the more they played under the manager of Klopp and more they played with other players, their team spirit would go up, and it's called the affinity preset. So say if I bring in a new player, taking out Simeone, bringing in so he's like 84. Or even a 70 player there with Chucky Lozano. If I put him in the correct position, you can see he's an 83 rated, but you can see his heat map isn't the best, and it drops the team spirit down. Obviously, the better the team spirit, the better you get with the team. Now, this opens it up so you guys, and I love this in FIFA, because if we had this, we wouldn't be primarily set. Like, if you want to use Ronaldo, we'd either have to have two icons on the left and the right of him, or moving with Juventus players as well, which it like limits you, It makes creative teams, don't get me wrong, but it makes you move away from your favourite players you would like to use, which is one of the reasons why I like what PES have done with the team spirit and also the player levelling, which is what we're going to show now. So on a play, I've shown the levels already, level 43, level 30 with De Bruyne. After each game you play, whether you win, lose or draw, you are given an agent. So if we move over to contracts, go to scouts, we go to... sign player. You get scouts, So you can see that we go to slot 1. We can use the ability cult goalkeeper catch. He goes there. If we've got another 4-star there, a 4-star English league player, and you can see Rui Patricio potentially could be one of the players we get. And then if we move down to, that should give us a decent goal. Oh no, that removes quite a bit. So we'll remove that and maybe use a right footer instead. No, that's put Caballero in. So I might just remove that whole coach, actually. Remove from slot. And actually, no, that's the wrong button. Where is it? Remove from slot. Boosh. Request negotiation. And I'm hoping that I've got a good chance of hitting a gold ball. So request the player. He comes in as a level 1. If we wanted to use him, he would make... And I'm going to show you as an example what I'm going to do. So we get to sign the player. If we merge the scouts together, we've got an English League goalkeeper as requested, and we have hit a white ball, sorry. So it's the goalkeeper of Rotherham, so it's an English lower league player. There he is in the custom kit, which is another thing I'm going to take us on to in a second. But what we can do, instead of keeping him, guys, is we can go and find him in our club list. And this may be a little bit confusing, but hopefully you guys do understand it. If we go to my club members, we go to the members list, we go to the bottom, and he will be the lowest rated player. And I'll show you. So we'll do these two. So we'll do him, 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 and him. So we'll do them 3 players. We'll then press the player menu, then we'll convert them all to XP trainers or experienced trainers. That gives us some coaches. So what happens now, guys, is I move over to the experience tab or the training tab. You can see there it links us up with the players. Now we converted a goalkeeper, and I want to do it with someone who's reasonably near a level change. So probably I'm going to take a look. I want one of the starters preferably. There, Benjamin Mendy. I do want to do Benjamin Mendy, or do I do Semedo? Benjamin Mendy is probably closer. So we go to XP Trainer. You can see we get points per one we do. The better, like if it was a right back, we'd convert into a trainer, or left back, so we'd convert into a trainer, it would give us more XP. But if we add it on up, you can see it takes them up to level 47. The higher we go, and then we click player training, press the square button, and then that puts the XP, which we just converted of unused players rather than selling them, into the player itself. So it takes Benjamin Mendy up a level. You can see it's knocked him not to an 87 yet, but it has took him up on the swerve, the headering, and also the explosive power as well. And over a period of time, that'll boost it all the way up to maybe an 87 rated might be his max. But it's nice, you can start off with a player like S-Wine. S-Wine's a 74 rated player. He's a level 30. If I want to take him up to a level 45 or 50, then I can put XP players into him, which is what I absolutely love. The next one, and the next thing I like, guys, we talked about player leveling, we talked about player chemistry. The next one is this. So if I go over to the clubhouse, and you guys play Madden, you'll know what I'm going to be talking about. My club co-op. It doesn't really show you, but I might explain it in a minute. We're going to go to clan match, and then we're going to set up a room. This would let have a 3v3. We've got it set up as a Discord channel. Room security set it as clan members only. The only other members in the clan, and you guys will have seen a co-op match, is me, Nepenthez, and Marshall. You can see here, I'm in there. What happens is it gives us a squad team. So you guys have seen my team. If Marshall was playing with me, just 2 players, guys, it would give us, I think it's 8 players. Is it 8 players or 9 players? 8 or 9 players from our team would then be merging my team with Marshall's, and it sets into a team. We'll be playing against another pairing, or sometimes a computer. So me and Marshall were playing half our team against half of Marshall's team, against half of my team, against someone else's team. And if Nep was in there, it would be 6 players from each team. So 6 players from my team, 6 players from Net's team, 6 players from Marshall's team. And that is basically what MUT Squads is on Madden. If you guys have played Madden, Madden's absolutely awesome, and especially the MUT Squads is absolutely brilliant. And Pez is the first one to have something to do with that on my club, and that's one of the reasons why I played a hell of a lot of games on this mode and spent a lot of time in it, because I love playing with mates, whether it be pro clubs on FIFA, but also co-op mode on Pez. It is brilliant, and we can only hope and dream that in the future FIFA do decide to bring FUT squads into FIFA Ultimate Team. The next thing, guys, and this is an interesting one, you may or may not know you can customize kits. You guys may have seen, and I'll show you already, it's so easy, guys. You can change kits. We've got, obviously, PES Universe's option file, if you guys didn't know. If we move into kickoff, you will know that Manchester United and some other Premier League teams are not licensed to use. But with the ability of option files and using memory sticks, like something as small as that, you can see we can create some stuff. We have created Bates and FC with the logo, with the kits, and they are made off Daily Render. He's made some brilliant kits from me. If we move over to the Premier League, you can see it's got its proper logo there. Arsenal obviously a sponsored team, and so are Liverpool, but we definitely know Manchester United are not. If we move on into the matchup screen, guys, you are seeing that Manchester United have got their pink kit and we have got our Bateson kit, and we can also change the strips so it's a lot more customizable. This is not available on Xbox, but on PS4 and I think PC this is available. And you can see these are high quality kits which PES Universe have created for you guys to have a play around with. So that's one less complaint, and customizable kits I would love to see in FIFA. And I think that maybe FIFA should potentially learn a few things from it. I'm not looking to slate the game at all, either games. They both are brilliant in each individual thing. There's some things from FIFA I would love to see in PES, but there's a lot of things in PES that I would love to see on FIFA, and I think a lot of you guys would enjoy them. Not only the customizable kits, but especially like the player leveling system, it opens it up. The chemistry system, I think, needs a rework in the future. The last time that happened, I think, was FIFA 14, was the last rework of chemistry, and I remember that through the 352 and stuff like that, but that changed in FIFA 14, maybe even FIFA 15, but I would like to see a huge overall and see what happens. Now, you guys, I don't know if you agree or disagree. If you haven't, give PES a try. If you've got the money to burn, have a play around, guys. Feel free to give it a go. But my club is very, very nice, and a game mode which I know me, Nep and Marshall are especially enjoying, because we're playing together each afternoon and evening on the co-op game mode. If you guys haven't seen any of the co-op game mode, go and watch videos on YouTube. If you want to see any agent openings, they're on YouTube as well. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little bit of a video of what some features in PES which are absolutely brilliant, and I love in the Ultimate Team version on Pro Evolution Soccer, but would love to see in Ultimate Team on FIFA. I don't know, small request, but who knows. Hopefully you listen and take a look. You've seen Team of the Week players there as well, and this one I think is the boosted player. So in real life form, guys, adjust the players as to what you do get. So very enjoyable at the moment, and the gameplay, it's very different. I've had to like reskin my whole FIFA, forget about how I play FIFA and try and play PES very new. I'm still struggling at it, as you'll see on my record, but I've got one of the best teams around, and I definitely haven't spent as much as I would do on FIFA Ultimate Team. And don't worry, guys, we're spending a lot on FIFA Ultimate Team when FIFA 19 comes out. Guys, leave a like, rate, subscribe. Not. Let me know if you found anything else on PES which I don't know about. Until next time, bye-bye.